Okay, so this we talked
Riku.
about. You know, Diariku, I think she's Shy Lily's artist. Is she Shy Lily's artist, chat? She's great. She has a big following. So a few
Oh
months
yeah, I
ago,
know. Yeah. She's big, big.
I
She's
fall
big, big.
like we covered this tracing incident. There's this person called Yuki Arts that's been tracing her art.
Okay.
And she spoke to them in March. They denied everything. They covered it up as inspiration, and they managed to draw a piece dangerously close to them. The thing is, Diariku streams all her art, so it's like very easy for somebody to look at their process. And the other point is that
Who wrote it?
see, like, okay, so that's her streaming it here. And below is the finished art that Yuki Arts posted. And then here, that's another one that's very similar. And then she says, my biggest concern was this one, which was going to be an adopt. This base model is heavily copying my Shy Lily model, and the outfit plus hair tufts are taken from the new outfit I'm making her during my stream. This outfit hasn't even did it, and it's being stolen. It's beyond me. So she's tracing stuff that hasn't even debuting.
From
It
her
sucks when
stream.
you get copied, but it gets released before the original.
Oh. Okay, that's
Sadly, the response is not owning up to the blatant tracing proofs. Once again, it's being masked as inspiration, study, referencing. I really wish they were honest about it and admit it, but at least the message seems to have gone through, and hopefully they'll take it. They'll take the hint. So we didn't hear about anything again for a while, but then just a few days ago, Diariku went on Twitter again, and Diariku really doesn't talk about drama at all. Usually she tries to stay away from that. So I guess this is something that's really affected her. The artist who copied and traced my stuff I called out just got back with a new account and is now blatantly copying the current new model I've been making for a client. Dude, there is no end to their shame. What do you even do in these scenarios? Do not believe her lies. She's saying this isn't her, manipulating the story more and more. Here's your proof that the same tracer at Yuki Arts is indeed Umi Nova. She went by Yuki Illustrates before this. She keeps lying and rebranding while trying to profit off traced artwork. The reach you guys have is crazy. I brought my model and working on what was already a sketch. I'd gladly change things I didn't know was copied, but the base of my model is something I paid for. That was already cut up and in folders for me to learn what goes where. Thanks. So she's claiming that she bought the base of the model as is, which is probably just an excuse. And then there's some others. I didn't know you could do that. You could search previous owners of a username on Twitch, and that's how they found out that Umi Nova and Yuki Arts is the same person. That's kind of wild.
wait. She's selling the trace art?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Well, that's usually what they do. I also the person who made my first model, they didn't scam me, but they got it from another artist and they increased the price and sold it to me. And they sold it to me, and apparently they were scamming also other people. And whenever they would get caught, they kept making new accounts. So be careful of small accounts, yeah. And then they got caught because they tried to do a raffle, and people started figuring out that they were the person behind all these different accounts.
There's actually quite a lot of that.
You got an asset flip? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I got asset flip. It was customized to my liking, at least. But they tried to scam. They tried even to make the price go up even more. But I stood my ground. I was like, I ain't paying a penny more than what we agreed on.
Yeah, I actually hear a lot of that for some reason. I mean, not for some reason. It's pretty obvious why in the Vtuber world this is a thing. The Vtuber models and Vtuber art is very expensive.
Very expensive.
So people obviously are gonna try to scam others. I mean, you're never getting rid of them. It's the same as fucking Indian scam call centers. You can shut down one, but 100 more take its place.
Yeah.
If there's money to be made, people are gonna make it. People are gonna find a way to scam you.
I think the best way, I don't feel like commissioning on platforms like VGen or if you don't know them, where your money is guaranteed, if you don't get the artwork, then you get refunded. I think that's probably the safest option. Actually, with PayPal, you can refund up to 90 days. So that's pretty good. You could just
Honestly, I'd say, okay, if you are starting and you have like a very low budget, I don't think it really matters if you get asset flipped as long as you don't pay much. Like if it's low price, no one's going to come out after you because you got asset flip. Like if you're small, people are gonna give you a pass there. If you have more money, simply go for the recognized people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more expensive, but you're gonna get the best of the works, and you're like, this is not a scam. So just go for the big Twitter accounts.
Yeah, you get what you pay for at the end of the day.